by about a fifth of a percentage point right now. Their profits have jumped up about 1.5 percentage points in the second quarter, but we're seeing a slight dip in their margins. Let's connect with the management. The Chief Financial Officer, Rajesh Bhatia, is with us on the phone line just to understand the quarter gone by. Mr. Bhatia, great to have you with us. If you can quickly highlight for us the key takeaways from the quarter gone by, how has it been, and how has the quarter that has gone past worked out for you?
Yeah, thanks very much, and wish you happy Diwali and Dhanteras. I think the quarter that has gone by is quite satisfying if we look at the performance in terms of the volume growth. We have had a double-digit volume growth this quarter. If you talk specifically of films has grown about by 10.4% this quarter, and packaging, which is what we do the best, is about 11.6%. This has translated into revenue growth of 26%. So a part of that comes from the higher sales volume, and part of that also comes from a higher cost of the inputs. And given that the cost of the inputs are majorly passed through, so obviously when we look at the EBITDA numbers in terms of the percentage to the revenue, the margins, they look a bit skewed. But that's always the case when the crude prices goes up, because your margins don't necessarily go up as a percentage of the revenue. And but there's been a margin expansion on the EBITDA side in the on the overall basis. So if we say about 10.6% volume growth has also delivered us about 12% EBITDA growth also this quarter. The PAT remains almost the same, about 1.5% increase. Again, largely due to the effect of our recently commissioned the liquid packaging business, yes, which still has some operating cost under recoveries, as well as the interest and the depreciation under recovery. So overall, volume-wise, it's a very good quarter. I think we've still some something to catch up on the volumes as we go into the rest of the year.
Yes.
And surely, from our Mexican and Dubai units, we'll have a much better volume.
Mr. Bhatia, I'm looking at your raw materials to sales, which has gone up to around 66 odd percentage point. It was 61.4%. I'm just wondering whether the reasons for these margin contractions that we are seeing over here, do you see those normalizing, considering the way raw materials have worked out for you?
See, I think what is more important for us is the EBITDA, as we grow our volumes. While, given the raw material costs going up, the crude prices going up, there could be some aberrations on the cost to the revenues ratios, because, in the packaging business, you have, while the costs come and hit you instantly, the top line, the price adjustments happen on a monthly or a quarterly basis. So there's always some lag. But, overall on that number, if we are, the EBITDA is growing as you are increasing your volumes or otherwise through the price increases. This quarter in particular has been very good for the polyester films business, and where the margins have been going up, in the last 3 quarters per se, and probably this being the best quarter in terms of the for the polyester films industry. And since we are a very significant player across the globe in that industry, so
yes,
obviously.
Mr. Bhatia, also I just wanted to get a quick understanding on your current capacity and your utilization at the current levels. But capex, are you seeing any kind of expansion over there right now at this stage?
So packaging space, we are not seeing any expansion. We are today at about 70% capacity utilization. So definitely there is a much more headroom to grow over there, and that's what is our endeavor, to grow in volumes. The films business, that we have some headroom only in Mexico and Dubai to grow, and rest of all the places where we are fully sold out. So that's what it looks on the overall business side. So India, definitely there is no expansions happening on the packaging space. And overseas, we might look at some expansion at an appropriate stage for the films.
Mr. Bhatia, appreciate your joining us. Thanks for giving us perspective on the quarter gone by and what the outlook is as far as CapEx is concerned as well. And we're seeing a mixed set of numbers for the second quarter, a jump of 1.5 percentage point definitely as far as profits are concerned, but margins have contracted and the stock right now is up by about 0.1%. We'll take a quick break again, and after